Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Imran and today's our lesson in Microsoft Excel will be count function. It's one of the advanced Excel function. That's our topic for today, and those who are new to join our channel, they can watch our previous lessons, previous videos. The links are given in the description below. So let's move towards our new function, which is count. Actually, count function comes in different ways. We can use it in different scenarios. Here we have a Excel sheet which we created in the earlier lessons. Okay, so we'll be utilizing the same one. Okay, first of all we'll start with the count. I hope we have already discussed this simple count in the previous lesson, but here I'll give you in more details. More specifically we will learn about it. We'll start with the normal count, which is simply we will give the mode converter and we will type count and press tab. This is to count the values written in the cells, but it will count only the numbers, not any numerics, only numbers. For example, here we have numbers. I will give the value after writing count function. Okay, the syntax will be the range here, and we'll close the bracket. It will give us the result, how many values are there, how many cells have the number values, which is 8 cells. But if I'll apply the same formula, count on this particular row, which is A5 till A12, okay, this one will not be counted. Reason, because these are all string values, no numbers. Okay, so the simple count function doesn't count any alphabets, any numeric strings or something. It counts only the numbers. Okay, so now the next easy function from the count is count blanks, which is how we will go for it. The syntax is count, then we'll write BLANK. That's appeared down below. We'll press tab. We'll give the range. For example, any range here we can give this one from H5 till H12. Press enter. That will give us 0. Why? Because there are no blank cells here. If there is any, for example, here we'll add one blank cell, 2. It will give the count of 2 because it found that 2 cells are empty. Okay, so the count blank, what it does, it counts only the blank cells. Okay, now the next one, the easy one, is count A. What the count A will do, it will count all the cells which are not empty. For example, in more simple way, it's used to count everything in the given range. It doesn't matter if it is if that is string value or numeric value, everything. For example, now if we will go and count this number of cells where the string values are written, bracket close, enter, it will count it 8. Now in normally when we enter the function without A, that was counting only the numeric. Here it will count everything, whatever, even if there is a symbol, if it is a dot, everything. Okay, where there is something written, but if it is blank, that will not be counted. For example, if you will add here a blank cell, it will not increase the number, but if I will write anything, even a dot, that the number will be increased. Okay, I hope it is understood until here. So now we'll move towards the main function, which is COUNTIF. Here write it, COUNTIF. COUNTIF is like, we'll give a certain conditions, certain criteria for the cells to be counted, not all the cells. Okay, so for example, here we will count the cells. For example, here in achieved percentage, we want to count the cells for those who have more than 80%, let's say. Okay, so how that will be counted? Here we will give the mode converters. The syntax will be count if tab. Now first of all we give the range, then the criteria. Okay, the range you can just drag the mouse and give it here, this range from H5 till H12. then separate it with a comma, and now we'll give the criteria is what we need, what we are looking for. Okay, so here we are looking for above, let's say above 80%. So make sure you are giving it with inverted commas. Okay, that's the syntax. Greater than sign equals to greater than and equal to 80%. Okay, then brackets close. What if I will not give the sign of equal to? Then that will not count 80%, that will count above 80 only. Press enter. That will give us the result. 5 people here, they have 80 and above percentage, which is 1 2 3, and where are the five? Fifth one is not shown. 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, 5 people. Okay, so what if I will remove the equal to sign here, press enter, it will give 4 because that will not count the 80. The formula we have entered here, the condition which says above 80. If we need the 80 to be counted, then we'll give the equal to sign. Okay, here it depends on you how you want to use it. I hope that this is understood. COUNTIF is very strong, very nice function, and in many places you might need it while you are creating reports or classified uh, some cells. You want to have some specific result, or you want to count some specific subject. Here there is one thing more, it doesn't only accept for the numbers, it accepts anything, for example from the names as well. Okay, from, for example, if you have here a schedule which is mentioned who worked in morning and who worked in evening, you can count them as well. Okay, for example here we'll add one row here, a column. We'll write the duty shift. Okay, and we'll write here morning. Okay, and here evening, and so on. We copy the evening on certain cells and the morning in some. Now if you want to count how many are there in morning with COUNTIF function, how to count them, we'll give the formula count if tab which range, this range that to be looked after, then the comma, and we'll give the criteria. It should be morning, the spelling should be correct, doesn't matter with the case, it's not case sensitive, capitals and smalls are all accepted. Press enter, it will give us a count 4, so the morning shift are 4. And same way if you want to change it to evening, it will count only evening, which is 4 as well. 4 are morning, 4 are evening. Okay, this is how the COUNTIF function works. Now the last one from the count, which is COUNTIFS. It is COUNTIFS. So COUNTIFS will look the criteria which you are looking in 2 cells, not in 1. Okay, so how we are going to have it, we'll look after it. I will just remove this column which we added, so our sheet will be visible in one view. Okay, COUNTIFS. Let's say we are looking for the people here who are having bonus. Okay, and they have achieved let's say above 100%. Okay, or above 80%, whatever we say, we can choose one criteria which we have mentioned here, who have achieved this sales target, and they have bonus as well, bonus which is 1000 bucks, dirhams, US dollars, whatever you can say. Okay, how to look 2 criterias in 2 different cells, and we want to count the result here in with COUNTIFS. This is little bit typical. If you will understand it, your concept will be clear. Okay, equal to sign, we give the COUNTIFS, then the syntax is press tab. Here we'll give the first range. Okay, the first range we want to look here for this range, and we want to find out here who have achieved, for example, above 80, more than or equal to 85%. Okay, we can type it here, or we can reference it to a different cell, comma, and let's say we are matching it with here with the different cell. Okay, So it will take whatever we have written in this cell, then the comma. Now we want to look after another criteria in another range, for example in this bonus area. So we will ask it to search in this particular range and find out who have bonus is what, 1000 dirham. So we will give same in inverted commas 1000 dirhams or bucks or US dollars, whatever. Okay, and bracket closed. We can give multiple criterias, multiple conditions, and keep on going. COUNTIFS is very useful in it. Okay, you can keep on adding as per your needs. Okay, press enter, that will count 2. So we have 2 people who have above 85% achievement, and also they have the bonus. Okay, here's one more example to understand it in simple way. For example, we have some students who have passed and some are failed and some have, and their divisions here. If we want to check how many of them have passed in first division, now it is a small list, we can read it by our side without calculating, but if it's a big list you need some efforts. So here if you will create the formula with the same, with COUNTIFS, press tab, will give the first range to look in this particular cells, comma, and what we are looking for, we are looking for pass. Doesn't matter in caps or small. Okay, just the spelling should be correct because it will look after this particular word which we have typed. Okay, then the comma, and we'll give the second range here. Okay, which is from C22 till C29. You can type it, you can drag with the mouse and select whatever you like, then the comma. And what we are looking for the word which is first, so it is the first division. Okay, and we'll close the bracket, press enter. It will count and give us how many of them are in first division. 1 2 3. Okay, so it counted. How it got the 3? Because it checked whoever have passed and have the first division. For example, let's have a silly move here. He has first division but not pass. Will it count? No, because both these conditions should be true, then only that will be counted. Okay, so it should be pass and should have first division. That's what we have provided. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. It was all about the count function, coming with the count if a, count if blank, and count if is. The most important things here for the count is count if s and count if. I hope that the concept is clear for today's lesson, to this topic. If you have any question, any misunderstanding, any thing you want to be redefined, you want to have another video on that, please let me know, comment below, and I'll be very happy to reach to your questions and reply to you. Okay, until the next time, in the next session, in the next class, we will discuss about the sum function, which also have some extra categories, same like count if. There is some if and on that will be discussed in the upcoming video. I hope to see you all in the next chapter. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family, so that they will be also be updated with the latest topics of Microsoft Excel and upcoming videos. Okay, if you really like this video, please give a thumbs up. Okay, see you later. Thank you.